All right, we're back. I think YouTube Live just makes it so that if you stop streaming part of the way through, it just assumes you like broke connection. So I think this should only show up as one video, just because I wasn't gone very long. But let's look at this raw Typeracer config. Why doesn't it understand that we have blacklisting? That means I broke it at some point, but I could have sworn I had a test for this. The real question is, oh wait, hold on. It's because I actually don't know how to use my own program. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing. So what we're going to do here is going to make it so that I think Typeracer will start up with just the default passage. It doesn't actually fail, which is nice. So we're going to make it so that it can recognize this extra pack that we just added. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go to our setup dirs. It's going to be in the source directory from now on. Dirs, setup dirs. And this get quote dir, I think the first thing we're going to do is get quote dirs, because there are now two. The real question is, where do we use this? We use it in setup dirs, that's fine. We do it in this game. Oh, so we make assumptions for debug output, I think. This is for the short names, so we'll want to make a module for the short names. Or put that somewhere else. Maybe in passage controller. Oh no, that's in get quote dir, I'm sorry. That is in passage controller. We use it in langpack. This is actually pretty good. Like, our current setup in langpack isn't too difficult, so that works out fine. And that's in the short names, so we don't use it in too many places, so we shouldn't be breaking too much by updating this. So the first thing we're going to do is do a vec of pathbuff and do s. And we're also going to need to update tests too. Man. Alright. And we're also going to do, I don't think, is there a way? Oh no, I can just do vec. Vec. And I think, can I reuse the code I already have? Let's find out. Oh no, I can reuse the code I already have. This just get the data dir basically. And this langpacks is going to be extra langpacks, I think. What did I call it again? Additional langpacks. Oh, but then again, let me think. Can't handle it exactly the same. So the current way the passage controller works is that what we end up doing is we give it the langpacks. We give it this langpacks directory, right? And then in it are immediately things it can work with. What we actually need to do here is we can't just give it the extra or additional langpacks, whatever I called it. We need to give it each of the folders inside of that. So we make this additional langpacks folder, but then I think we want to return to it everything else in there. Yeah. We need some way of differentiating if they're extra or not. Man, I'm going to have to make a struct for this, aren't I? And then define if they're extra or not. Oh, man. It couldn't just be easy. It couldn't just be simple. Alright. Because I'm done. I'm done guessing based on... I mean, I guess you could check based on the parent. Like, if we go up one step, we do get the full path. So I guess you could check and say, oh, if you go up one directory, then those ones are extra additional language packs. And so they should be given a different name. I guess we're just going to start out with this filter based on directory name. So we're gonna look up one directory at the language. So this is gonna, it's not gonna be as easy of a shoo-in because we want to make sure there is filtering. We want to make sure we don't have namespace collisions across extra language packs. So anyway, let's do it. But let's create this right here. And then we're going to get all of the directories inside of there to get the rest of the quote directories. But then again, yeah, I don't, wait, do we use, in this setup doors? Yeah, we don't use it in the, we don't use it in langpack at all, do we? I just want to make sure, I want to see what I'd mess up by returning stuff like this. Repo path download and checkout. Oh man, it's gonna put it in this. Man. So it clones inside of that directory. It doesn't make any children. Yeah, it clones inside there. So we get the path langpacks and we're just like throw everything inside there. It's not actually, the repo isn't called langpacks. We make it. I mean, you know, the repo is called langpacks. We put it in there. Man. Yeah, we're just gonna do a struct. We can't choose our way out of this one. We're gonna have the main langpacks, langpack, folders, folder arrays. So main pack. It's gonna be a path buff. That's not C. And then we're going to have extra packs. And some of these, so we'll be able to just fuse them together some of the time, like when we're hunting for the proper passage to use. But for other ones, we're not going to be able to do that. And this shouldn't be here. This should be here. Other times we're going to need to handle them differently. So langpack folders, and then langpack folders, main pack. Okay, and then the thing is, we use these for two separate things. Let's extra pack dir path buff. Because we use, so the main pack we use just to like decide where to clone. But we also use that same setup for where to look for passages. So the main pack dir is used for two things. So we have to, but since this is nested one extra level deep, but we still need the same stuff. What we're gonna do here is we're going to, so this, we have the main pack dir. This is where all the cool stuff happens right now. We have the extra pack dir, which will double as where all the extra language packs go. And the extra packs are where the actual quotes will be in each one of those extra packs. I think that makes the most sense here. And then we do this. And because it's been more than 2 minutes, I totally forget what, additional lang packs was supposed to be called. Zero memory gang. And then finally, let's get all the extra pack. And let's get all the extra packs here. Extra packs. This is going to be extra pack dir. Actually, we can just throw it out. We'll just do another call and steal it. Back path buff. Okay. And let's walk. I want to get all the folders inside this extra pack. So let's do extra packs. Oh, no, I should just copy it. All right. I don't know if move semantics is going to like me for this. Let's just find out. Let extra pack equal extra pack dir equals, and I think it's not going to let me take a reference here. Maybe it will. Because like technically I'm moving it here and borrowing it here. It might not like that. Now, I would make the argument here that we borrow it and then never use it again in that method, so like lifetimes might allow it to just zip through, but like, you never know. Okay. We're just going to steal some code from our passage controller for walking directories. Don't look too hard at this. That's filter blacklist, filter whitelist. Get new passage. Here we go. So can I really just do that? For dir in extra pack dir. Can I just do that, really? That'd be way too easy. Yeah, wow. I feel like I could just collect it. Let's just try that. Extra pack dir dot collect vec that's a dir entry. That's dir entry. I guess it could be a dir entry. I don't mind. Do we use a path buff anywhere? Dir entry to path. Let's just keep everything uniform for now. Map entry path buff dot path entry dot path. Good? Good. I think that's right. Oh. No method map, which is required by... Wait. Quotes in dir. Self.get files from dir. Oh, I knew it wasn't that easy. I feel like you could do iter, you could implement iter on this. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be. It wasn't gonna be that easy. All right. So we're just gonna do read dir, and we're not gonna do the clean import right now. Although I totally should at some point. Extra pack dir. And could you just tell me if that's okay? Expected vec found enum. Okay, that's fine. Dot unwrap dot map entry. We're just going to copy. Expect. Arguably, maybe this does go and set up dirs. Maybe. Fail to evaluate path when reading files. And then dot map entry dot path dot collect. Good? Maybe I should spell that right. Wouldn't that be cool if it just worked? Man, Rust is cool. Rust is cool. Look at that. Man, I just feel cool using Rust. Okay. So that just gets us all our extra packs. Wow. I like it. Now let's fix up all of our compilers. There are going to be quite a few. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with this for the current part. We'll just call it a day after this part, at least for now. Get quoters, yep. We'll fix up first so that it works with all the old stuff. Okay. And this is not going to get quoter. Well, we'll be get quoters, except it's now going to be ders, set of ders. Main pack dir. We're going to want to change this behavior later. Oh, we're going to make these pub. Good? Are we Gucci? Oh, and you're not a function. Nice. That's right now. Get quote. There's yeah, I see it. You see it. You're full of crap. Yep. Okay. Let's fix it up in lang pack next. Man, I don't know why I do this to check for existence. Because setup there is, I mean, I guess it guarantees. It's like part of it is creating. We don't need this check for existence every time we get it. Man, this RLS is really taking its sweet time. All right. And then this one, lang pack 124. And then finally, source passage controller 151. Oh, we bopping. So all these guys are going to need to be changed, but we're just going to try and get ourselves into a working state again. Yeah, I knew we couldn't. I was just a little too hopeful. Source dirs. Yeah, I was like, maybe it'll let me get away with it. What if we do this? Is it gonna let it pass? I feel like the answer is no. Will it really? That's bullshit. Like, it should understand we're building a structure. That is complete bullshit. It should understand we're building a struct here. Like, we don't, like, yeah, we give it ownership, but, like, it should, I guess it sets the fields in the struct not as, like, an atomic operation, but one by one, and that's how it decides lifetimes. Like, I'd argue if two things were trying to take ownership of it at the same time, then like that's a behavior we should get a compiler on. But like this where we ask for it, but we also ask for a reference for it at the same time. Like, the fact that this line is above this line shouldn't matter. It should know that, like, you know, you're allowed to borrow it as many times as you want. It's just after this line, you can't use it anymore. Like, I feel like that should be, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, let's make sure it still works as expected. Yep. Pretty slow. Just make sure this didn't break. Ugh. Man, I'm slow today. But we didn't break anything. So we're gonna make a commit. All right. Ensure get quoter get quoters, and ensure we can continue normal operation even after the change. And I think we're gonna, I don't want to make like a one single massive commit. So I'm gonna make a bunch of commits. I'm gonna make a bunch of PRs for these. I mean, they're like kind of half shims because, like, let's be real here, no one's reviewing these except for me, so I'm just gonna like blast them through. But okay, support multiple language packs. Here it is. Let's just make sure Clippy doesn't yell at me. I've been pretty lucky the last few times. Clippy hasn't yelled at me. So, like, I don't know. Oh. Spoke too early. Forgot you can just do this. I don't think Go would be happy about that. Where'd my water go? No water. Oh, yeah, let's fix up tests real quick. Apparently I used it in the database? What? Why didn't you catch this before? What? What? Setup DIRs, get quote DIRs. It absolutely does not. Get quote dir doesn't exist anymore. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, it's because it's test. That's why. Yeah. That makes sense. we're just going to make a shim for right now. Derive. Default. Okay, you're not capitalized, whatever. And then let mud shim pack folders equals lang pack folders default. I think I can just set one field in it. Extra good. Yeah, I didn't actually check all the tests, but I probably should have. Let's just go back for a second real quick. Oh yeah, YouTube did decide to make a second one. I see how it is. Sometimes it just lets you continue. Okay. Passes with flying colors. 6 tests. Okay. I guess you can open it in the wrong browser window. I don't mind. Begin support for... That's 28. Port. Initial work. Let's do begin. Yeah, this big cursor really annoys me. I don't know why. Multiple language packs. This is the first of the work. Language packs. This. Part of 28. Oh man, get back here. And let's take a quick look through this, just make sure it looks pretty good. I'm not going to just blast this through without good reasoning. We have our folders. They're going to do different stuff. We may at some point want to change this to dir entry. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Additional link packs. Okay. Ask square and default. Going from there. This is our fun mapping. Change the database just to do this main. What the hell do I use? Oh, yes, this is for, I will need to change this. Oh, I need to trim. I'll need to look at the path to decide if we want to trim or not. Okay, whatever. We don't check for the path anymore. That's silly because we make it in this get quote dir. I mean, it's possible, you know, between here and there, we could delete it, I guess, but like, we could also delete it between here and here. All right, let's push this guy through. I'm gonna keep splitting these up so that they're nice and short. So I'm gonna quit the stream for now, and then we'll probably make a third one where we make it so the patch controller can actually recognize these extra directories. Let's just watch these run. Kind of cathartic, you know? Plus, what else am I gonna do? I don't know. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Oh, they're already finished. Did it merge? Is my computer on fire? Should I buy a desktop? All questions I should probably answer. All right, that's part one, or rather that's part one of part one. Right after this, we're gonna get going so that passage controller can recognize these extra passages, and maybe we'll do some Git stuff after that. For now, toodles, I guess.